So Salesforce is making this massive bet on the future of data, and it's a vision that could completely change how pretty much every business understands its customers. Today, we're going to break down their ambitious new roadmap and see what it actually means for you. Let's get right into it.
You know that feeling, right? You buy something online, and for the next 3 weeks, you get hit with ads for the exact same thing. Or you have to tell your whole life story to a company every single time you call customer service. It's super common, super frustrating, and it points to a much, much deeper problem. Well, that feeling of being completely misunderstood by brands, it's not an accident. It's a data problem, plain and simple. Your information, your purchase history, your support tickets, what emails you open, it's all scattered across a bunch of different systems that just don't talk to each other. See, when all your data is trapped in these little boxes, the company just can't see the full picture of who you are. The marketing team has no idea you just had a terrible service experience, and the sales team doesn't know you're already a customer who's been loyal for years. And that's what leads to those really disconnected and, let's be honest, pretty annoying experiences. Okay, so how do we fix this mess? Well, Salesforce's answer is a complete rethink of the entire data foundation. They're trying to build a platform with one main goal: creating a single, unified view of the customer, a single source of truth. All right, take a look at this. This slide really shows you their whole game plan. At the very bottom, you've got the core Salesforce platform. Then, sitting right on top is the Data Cloud. That's the central hub for all the customer info, which is what gives you that Customer 360 view. But the real secret sauce, the thing that changes everything, is that top layer, Agentforce. That's Salesforce's AI engine, and it's designed to make all that data not just stored, but actually intelligent and actionable. Let's really dig into that AI layer because, honestly, this is where it gets interesting. Agentforce is all about what Salesforce is calling AI agents. Now, don't think of these as just another analytics tool. Think of them more like intelligent assistants that are there to help businesses finally understand and act on all the data they have. So the first big idea here is something called agentic search. The best way to think about it is like having a super-powered research assistant. Instead of you having to manually dig through databases and spreadsheets, you can just ask the agent a question, and it will go find the answer from across your entire company's data, letting you and your team actually collaborate on what it finds. And the second piece of the puzzle is what they're calling trusted AI. This goes way beyond just finding stuff. This is about using AI to do the really heavy lifting. Things like automatically mapping data from different systems, analyzing customer feedback to see if people are happy or upset, and even suggesting the best ways to group your audience. It's all about making the data itself smarter. So this doesn't sound like some abstract sci-fi concept. Here's kind of how they're picturing these agents. See, it's not some faceless algorithm in the background. The idea is to create a true collaborative partner that helps you unlock all the value that's been hiding in your data. It's an assistant that works right alongside you. But here's the thing. For any of this AI magic to actually work, it needs instant access to all the data. And the problem has always been that moving huge amounts of data around is slow, it's expensive, and frankly, it's not very secure. And that brings us to the second huge innovation in this plan, the idea of zero copy. Okay, so the old way of doing things, data copying, think of it like making 1,000 messy photocopies of a book. It's inefficient, some of the copies are probably out of date, and you're never really sure which one is the right one to look at. The zero copy approach is totally different. It's like giving everyone a library card to access the one single original book. The data stays put, and you just access it live, securely, and in real time. No more messy copies. And this isn't just some theory, right? They're already putting this into practice through partnerships with companies like Microsoft Fabric and Workday. I mean, just imagine enhancing a customer profile in Salesforce with live employee data directly from Workday without ever having to copy or move that sensitive information. That's the whole point, a seamless, secure connection. Okay, this all sounds great. This vision is super exciting, but when can we actually use it? Let's take a look at the roadmap Salesforce has laid out for us. But before we get to the timeline, there's one more really important idea we gotta cover: data clean rooms. This is a huge, huge deal for privacy. Think of it like a secure virtual room where two different companies, let's say a retailer and a streaming service, can compare their customer lists to find out who their overlapping audience is for a new campaign. But here's the crucial part. Neither company ever sees the other's raw customer data. They only see the results of the analysis. It's collaboration without exposure. Okay, so here's how it's all gonna roll out. Kicking things off in winter 2025, those AI agents for creating marketing segments are going to become available. Then in the fall, the data clean rooms launch, which will enable all that secure partner collaboration we just talked about. And then looking ahead to spring 2026, we're going to see some seriously powerful AI-based forecasting tools get integrated right into the platform. So, what's the big takeaway from all of this? I think it's that we're moving into an era where just collecting data isn't nearly enough. The ability to bring it all together, to understand it, and to act on it in real time, well, that's quickly becoming the new baseline for success. And if data really is this new language, then these AI agents, they're being positioned as the universal translators that will let everyone, not just data scientists, become fluent. So the big question this leaves all of us with is, how is this going to fundamentally change the way we work? And are our businesses really ready for it?